1, 2, 3, go. Yep. Hey guys, this is Moclef again. Yeah, so right now I'm here to teach us on how to expand on the idea I dropped off earlier, which is what? The major scale, diatonic scale, Ionian mode, however way you understand it. Alright? So now I started off on the key of D major, which is F concert, right? So now I'm here for us to just have fun. To have fun with the major scale, diatonic scale, Ionian mode, however way you understand it. Alright? So now a quick recap on what we did before. We have the major scale or diatonic scale up to the ninth on the key of D, which is your F concert. So if I give that a quick run through, we have right. So if I speed that up a little bit, we have again. So you get, so the major thing here is for you to have fun. Like you really need to have fun with this scale. So now you have to practice until it becomes part of you. Like you're just waking up, you'll be able to pick up your horn and do something with it. So now basically I have to try and help us to be able to create, let's say, some kind of sort of phrase or to create music from it. Alright, so if you start off the exercise from anywhere at all on the key of D concert, which is F, D on the saxophone, which is F concert. If you start it off anywhere, you get something like this. Okay. Oh, did we hear that? Okay, that just came off, right? So if we stay on that, we have if I spell that out, we have A, G flat, which is also your F sharp when you're ascending, but now we're descending. So we have A, G flat, E. That's the first part of that little phrase that just came out from my hands, right? So we have again A, G flat, and E. So if you sound that good, if you notice what happened with the articulation, it sounded like I was doing the exercise, the normal exercise, just on the higher octave and then the descending one of it. So it goes. So you don't tongue on the first note, you tongue on the second one, you don't tongue on the third one, you tongue on the fourth one. So in a nutshell, you're tonguing on G and E while ascending on the little phrase that just came out. So it goes again, a straight air for G, tonguing for G, a straight note for G flat, which is also F sharp, and then tonguing for E. You do that slowly. You have. Be careful not to slow with your air. Don't do that. Don't slow with your air. Don't do. We know a lot of us, coming up, we all made that mistake. Don't slow. Make sure your air goes straight into the saxophone. Or now, if I tongue that, we have. If I don't tongue and I play straight into the saxophone, we have. Right? So now let's get right to it. We said next is, see that? D, E, F sharp. And then I didn't tongue on anything but F sharp. Good. Get? For in solfa notes we have do, re, mi, if you're calling that in solfa. But in the alphabet notes we have D, E, F sharp. Right? That's for the 2. And then for the last part we have, okay, we have D, E, yeah, D, E, D, B, A, and then back to D. Again, D, E, D, B, A, and then back to D. So that way we have in solfa we have do, re, do, la, so do. Alright, so for the articulation of that last part, it goes, okay, yeah, you tongue on, when you go D, E, you tongue on the E, and then you tongue on nothing else again. You don't tongue anything until the last note, which is the tonic, which is D with your octave key. So which means for the D, E, D, B, A, and then back to D, you tongue on the second note, which is E. So have da 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 da, rather da 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 da. If you hum that, you know, musically, you get da 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 da. Don't forget, every note you tongue on is louder than the ones you don't tongue. So which means every note you accent is actually louder than the unaccented notes. In a nutshell, the notes you articulate is louder than the ones you don't. And don't forget about the swing feel, So if you get that, it goes slower, right? Again, again. Now, let's say we have something like this, and you want to, you have to look for a way to fix it up with your run-ins. What I mean is, when you play your major scale, right? When you practice your major scale, you have to practice this as well. You have to look for other things. You have to listen to the big cats, the guys that have been there. We have Gerald Albright, we have Kate Wellum, we have Jerry Omole, of course, that's my mentor. We have Big John, we have Sax Gold, we have so many of them. You have to listen to them. There are a few things that you see being repeated. You know, in music, repetition is very, very necessary. It's necessary. There are so many things that people played from the 50s, 40s that we still play till today. You can't just avoid them. They are unavoidable. They are too good for you to avoid. You have to play them. Right? Things like this, you can't throw them away. You have to work on it. All right? So you have, right? So if you do that well, we have,